Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 54 of this Let's Play Crusader Kings II, the March of the Vikings. In the last episode, we went and took over part of Pomerania here, and we have in fact had the Vikings appear, and they are currently fighting with us in this war over here against what was once part of Saxony and is now part of Scotland. Pictland. The same Pictland that had just declared a great holy war against us and were mercilessly slaughtered. It was a little bit one-sided. So we are now conquering this territory once that's fallen, which is right now. We can move up here and go and beat them too. All fun and games. And then after this, I'm not sure who we'll go for just yet. I'm sure there will be a target though. Send you into. You're mostly tribal, so you should have a whole bunch of light infantry. Well, you actually have a fair amount of heavy as well. I'm actually quite impressed. Your morale is really strong. 4,600 versus my 4,000. Why is your morale so much better than ours? We're actually losing this fight. I introduced Godai Torbjorn of Wesenber to Valdemar of Orland, hoping they get along, but apparently Godai Torbjorn of Wesenber was not interested in making that. They become bitter rivals. We won. Our right flank won that fight for us. Well done, well done. They did lose a lot of troops though. Now, where are they? Oh, hello, 6,000 man army. In that case, I'm going to raise my own army. Over here. Big army, please. Hi, Vikings. How are you doing today? So you guys go over there and do a bit more damage. And then we'll go after the 4,000 man army with my full 10,000. Always staying longer at the table. You lose indolent and become gluttonous. Gluttonous is really quite a bad one. So I'd much rather have you talking to people. Thanks. Do you come with your own commander? You do. Oh, they're really sieging that down. That happened rather quickly. Let's have you move over here. Actually, let's have you do this. You can stay there. You're folks. Just use them. I'm basically just going to let them wander around the Norwegian mountains for a while and take damage. Meanwhile, I'm going to shift my own troops and hit them from behind. Torbjorn is no longer my spy master. They do seem to die rather quickly. You are not particularly loyal, but you are somewhat. Let's send you an honorary title. And I'll give you some money as well, so you don't decide to try and murder me. Right, and I need to give you a job as well. Let's have you study some tech in Byzantium. Meanwhile, education focus. Affectionate, brooding, rowdy. You're probably best off as a steward, because you have the highest skill in that right now. And that will do. Marvellous. Okay, onwards. Onwards! Oh, you attacked me. That was a mistake. As he is growing older, I can see that Starkadr could use some guidance in my experienced areas. You are one of my sons, but you are one of the younger ones. Make him patient. Okay, we have a large army moving in here. These guys are not moving to intercept. Let's do this. Have you come in at the same time? And in fact, oh, you're already pretty well balanced. Okay, cool. Let's double check that we have the right people in command here. We do. Right, and one of the other questions was, why don't I revoke Arnbjorn's title here and just give the whole province to the Jomsvikings? I could do that. I definitely could do that. However, Arnbjorn is one of my best generals, and I don't particularly want to piss him off in that way. I am currently the heir, so if he loses it, then I get it. We have managed to split their armies up, which is lovely. One flank dead, you are. 29th of September, we have 10 days still to slaughter these guys. And slaughter we shall. Oh yeah, big slaughter. And they have arrived. Hi, just as the other army runs. Which means I get my morale back for having won a victory. Oh yeah, big slaughter. Turns out these young Viking chaps are rather good fighters. I could hear someone sneaking around inside. I believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Mordred opening one of my letters. It's Mordred. He can use some practice reading. It's fine. That was another big victory. Let's make sure we capture the settlement here that we are after. See where their armies are running to. Let's have you split in half. Half of you go that way and half of you come this way. I've inherited Dorpat, which is not that one, it's this one. So I do need to give that to someone else. Because if it was Wolgast, I might have given that to the Jomsvikings just to make them even stronger. And basically just take a bunch of land down here and then turn that all into Jomsviking. Which I think would be kind of interesting. Have them create their own kingdom adjacent to ours and keep relations positive. Because we're Norse, so we're going to be buddies. Okay, so Dorplat. What do we want to do with you? My realm. Men. Not a ruler. I'll give you that land. Congratulations. Just so I don't go over my vassal limit, because we're already at it. Okay. Yet another must. That event. It's annoying. You're fighting. Hopefully you catch them. No. Hopefully you win this fight before they arrive. Yep. Another big victory. 900 for 40. Nice. Stack wipe. Oh yeah. Let's get my ships. You go down there and you come over here. Like so. Now where are they running? They're running down there. Need to try and take this back before they grab it. I think we'll be able to, without much problem. Yeah, easy. After being skillfully treated by my court physician, personally praise him to the court. Oh, they're using mercenaries against us. That would explain where all the troops are coming from. As you pass by the treasury, you stumble upon the old gunner digging through the coffers. He must have been quiet as he looks very surprised. So this is where the missing gold has gone. So we've imprisoned Jarl of Jomtland. I think I might actually replace him. Revoke prisoner, no, revoke title. Where is revoke title? Non-aggression pact with the Organa. Is that because we're at war? Probably. Right, we can stay in jail then. And speaking of jail, let's ransom some people. Asta. Dan. Geralt. Hopefully not Olivia, though that is, I know Geralt. Oh, he's worth quite a lot of money, 145. Lovely jubbly. Oh, all the guys that I have in jail currently seem to be the plotters who are against me during the uprising, so we'll definitely leave them in jail. We'll probably just execute them later. And there we go. Fulfilled my ambition to build a war chest because of all the ransoms I just got. Fantastic. So what's the next ambition to be? Apparently they're none available. Let's head over to Fixland and do some damage to them. Hi guys, we're back. Persia ravaged by the plague. The trade routes of the east have become less travelled as reports of the plague spreading in the Persian expanse have increased in frequency. Entire villages are gone from the world of the living, disregarding the wealth and good harvests the area was enjoying. The reality is stark, as death continues to spread and despair paves its road. When will it end? Oh, bloody hell. That spread like wildfire. Good grief. Okay, so we're definitely in the age of disease now. Bloody hell. India, however, is being spared it. Scandinavia and Northern Europe and India, so we definitely need to get to India. Historically, did India have the Black Death? I don't know about that. I know the Mediterranean was absolutely ravaged by it. But I don't know about India. To be fair, my general knowledge of Indian history is extremely poor. That's something I should try and rectify at some point. What were we doing? Right, conquering stuff. Young Saga always seems to be willing to share. You become charitable, fine. Let's split you and then split you. Maybe not that much. But one of you can certainly go and start sieging something else. Right, these guys still running away? Yeah, they're not even going to capture anything, so I think we can just run... Hey, how'd you capture that back? Oh well. Charismatic negotiator, I don't care, you're not one of us. You are looking like a diplomat. Rowdy, charitable. You have cancer, well, that sucks. Brooding, rowdy, charitable. There's no negatives. Oh, hello. Oh, I hope that didn't just make you run. Still beat you. I thought we did lose a lot of men. You, however, are one of us. You're already betrothed. That's fine. Gains paranoid. It's not necessarily a bad trait to have. As the enemy scurries away from the battlefield like frightened rabbits, you wipe the sweat off your brow and watch in silence. It was a hard-fought melee, and you were in the thick of it, personally leading your men to victory. Not only have you won this battle, but also a great deal of respect. Awesome. We need to take that back again, and I kind of suspect that Asia Minor ravaged by the plague. The atmosphere at court has grown tense, as word of the plague raging in Asia Minor has reached you. To further disturb the people, a story is circulating. Survivors speak of a cursed ship carrying living corpses come to recruit for their captain of death. The myth has lent more credibility each time a coastal city succumbs to the epidemic. Become gluttonous, please. Drothka married. Yeah, that's fine. You're attacking me again. That's not going to go well for you. That is, however, a large army. So let's reinforce. Now, this time we're outnumbered. We've already broken one flank, so our centre is broken. Middle East ravaged by the plague. An ominous shadow looms over regions of the Middle East, as the plague has left little tragedy in its wake. The reports are scarce, but upon hearing the tales of lone refugees walking the roads, often the sole survivor of a family, the hearts of many are torn as to why Odin would allow this to happen. He hasn't allowed it to happen to us. It's only the heretics. Wow, that was a big 4,000 against 7,000, we still won. Come on! 99%, and we took a bunch of prisoners. So really, as soon as this falls, why are you not conquering it? Oh, it's ours. Where are the lines? Let's beat that army and then we should win. Oh, that's 100. I'll take the victory then, thanks. Boom! That's no longer Pict land, it's now Sursin. That looks like a slightly different colour, but I think that's just because, yeah, I hadn't reset. Okay, so we have taken Hordeland. Huzzah! Which we need to give away to someone. Yeah, it's not a problem. Let's search for people who are good at diplomatic. Toast. Steward of Normandal. You'll do. County of Hordeland. Include lower titles. Boom. Except you are a Viking, unfortunately. Okay, good. Victory is ours. Huzzah! Do you cost? Yes, you do. I'll send you home then. Good fight. GG. Well done. Marvellous. I'll send you guys home as well. Cool. And we have a bunch of money that we can spend on upgrades and the like. Which I should probably do. I've risen so fast to the top that other people regard me with envy. Hafred admires the ambition of me. Hafred begged me to help her become as successful as me. It was almost disgusting how she admired my ambition and success. Hello, born. I'll teach you. I'll charge you, but I'll teach you. Right, new ambition. I have the option of see the realm prosper, which is peace for 5 years. That is not very likely. We're on a bit of a roll here at the moment, warfare-wise. You are just my retinues, apparently. And you guys really need to recharge, so let's send you back on the ships. Do. Okay, what can we build up? Let's have a look. We can get bigger barracks, we can get better housecarl training. That would cost most of our money. Let's actually start at the bottom and see if we can upgrade any more towns and walls, is it? Yeah. So we can keep the income rolling in. Wall, town, okay. Wall, town. Wall, town. How are you still a tribe? Seriously, how are you still a tribe? What am I missing here? It's got the Stonehill Fort. It's got a large market city. It's missing something, clearly. But what? Let me know in the comments if you happen to know how to make that feudal settlement. And then what money we have left we can spend on this place. I think we're just going to upgrade the barracks. Or we could save the money in case we need mercenaries. I think we'll save the money in case of mercenaries. Alright, ambition, not got any. You look like a fighter. Timid, indolent, and playful. Timid. It'll do. Another education focus. Crikey. Brooding, timid. Brooding and timid. Brooding and timid cancel each other out, or we can just give you like stewardship, or even intrigue. You are, I think, my youngest daughter. Yes. So you wouldn't necessarily be a bad one for intrigue. We'll do that. Okay. And council position. We have lost 2 people. We need a new marshal. Arnie. And a new spy master. Another new spy master. Can you please stop dying, guys? Seriously. Right, study technology. Oh, it's because you're in the plague. Right. Let's keep you in the north somewhere then. When you come in, research and attack here. Oops. Where are you? Gastric land, which is still Catholic. Vestergaard land is also still. Oh no, it's Germanic. It's fine. Okay, good. Go up in tech. Create a bunch more titles, but we have sufficient. We are 58 now, so we're getting on a bit. But for an old lunatic, you're doing pretty well. Sorry, an old possessed person, you're doing pretty well. You have expanded our holdings and got the Oms Vikings, most importantly. And apparently we have no threat. I'd quite like to go after Pomerania again. Nearby Slavic rulers might say something about that. There's not that many of them left, though. Suamensko would be the more dangerous. Right, the other thing that comments asked me to look at, and I think it's a pretty good idea, is my family tree. Is there a way of seeing a much bigger version? Here we go. Dynasty tree. So let's go and have a look at the very, very top of it, where we have Mordred. So Mordred the First. Total members 238. Living members. We have 100 members of House Viking. No wonder there's so many of us in our kingdom. Crikey. It's done rather well. Oh, here we go. Zoomed out. There you can kind of see the different branches. Alright, so Mordred then gave the title to Mordred, who gave the title to Mordred, who gave the title to Mordred, who gave the title to Mordred, and then that title went in turn to Klaus. No, Klaus, you broke the line! And then Klaus gave it to Chudmund, who gave it to... No, that's not right. Oh, it was. Why are you not shown? Oh, right. This is the line that our dynasty has come. It's not where the titles went. So Mordred went to Mordred. Mordred went to Mordred. Yeah. Which went to Mordred. Which went to Klaus. So it should really have gone to this Mordred, rather than this one, but he died. And then Klaus went to Ingmar, I think. And then Ingmar, when he died because of elective, went to... No, because he had no heirs, went to Chudmund, who was his brother. Then Chudmund went to Arnfast. That was it. Because, yeah, you had no heirs. They both died. That Mordred was supposed to be the heir. And we would now be with... no heir either. Okay. So your branch of the family kind of suffered a bit. And Arnfast has all of these guys. So the current... Hang on, who's my current heir? Chudmund of Svitjod. That's you. So you would be the next king. And then after that, probably Arnfast. You wouldn't be bad. 35. You're a lunatic. Great. Meanwhile, we do have several other branches. We collapse up to the top. You have died out. Oh no. You are... Yep, you have in fact died out. You have a lot. Crikey, you have an awful lot. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to spend a minute here. I do wish I could expand this. Oh, here we go, full screen. And we're going to expand out the entire family tree. Of our dynasty. So you can see just how big it's become. And it's getting kind of ludicrous. Blimey. You. Oh, we lost a lot of people here. Gotland, Vanso, Gotland. This is so many people. Bloody hell. Turns out we're rather large. Habsburg, eat your heart out. Comes from having had so many children early on. When the idea was to just make the house massive. Oh hello, we've got another big branch here. Who's this? Hakon Valdemar's son. Yeah, Hakon Valdemar's son. Arnbjorn. Yeah, this is a fairly okay branch. And remember, I've been giving most of my people titles and stuff with kind of the hope that they go on adventures and try and expand their own holdings themselves, which in turn of course increases the holdings of House Viking as a whole. And eventually when we start getting kingdoms and the like under us, then it'll be the Vikings ruling those. Which will be interesting for EU4 because there'll be massive interconnected royal marriages and stuff throughout Europe. And indeed the world. But mostly Europe. Okay, so I think that this is everyone. So starting over here on the left. You can kind of... Oh no, missed one. You've gone quite deep. Well, you're still alive. Except you're now Odder's dot. No, it's still House Viking technically. But I guess it ends here. You're now a Vanso because you married to a Vanso. And then here, Vanso also did pretty well out of us. Savia, Hilling, Scrouty. This branch could do okay. There's a lot of youngsters there. Just one here. You've got quite a few. And then, wow, we lost a massive load here. Gotland, Vanso, Gotland, Gotland, Gotland. Tistil, Skjedong. Hilling, Hilling, Hilling. Slega. Another big branch here, doing pretty well. Vodemund of Orland and Reval. In fact, yeah, let's have a look at the titles that we currently have. Looking for the the fancy portrait surroundings for titles. None of you have any... Oh no, who we do? Raval, Orland. Sorry, Erland. Raval, Erland. Wait. That's the same group. Prince Judmund of Svitjod. Opland, though that apparently died off. Bergslagen. We don't actually have that many Vikings. Nerike. Nidaros. There's a couple. Lawnmar. There's a couple. Not as many as I thought. So hopefully we can add a little more genetic mix to our house. Anyway, there you go. You wanted to see the House of Viking? There it is, and all of its rather ridiculously massive glory. And with that, we will end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing as well. If you have any tips or advice for me, like where we should go next, do let me know in the comments. I'm thinking we might want to try and expand a little bit more down here, or we could start on our Russia adventure, as that is the next objective, is we need to get Novgorod. We are in 996, so we are 100 years behind schedule, I would say. But that's not impossible to make up. Norse is still very much in existence. In fact, we haven't really seen Danish or Swedish or anything take off. I wonder if that's because we formed the religion. No, I doubt it. I think they just haven't started to appear. Maybe they start to appear in the 1000s, 100s, not, or 1100s rather. So yeah, Novgorod definitely still an objective. Kiev still an objective. In fact, you're Norse. No, you're not. Why do you look Norse? Oh, that's just the sign of Kiev. You're a high chieftain. Let's have a look at the cultures. Where's culture map mode? Culture. Yeah, there's no Norse over there whatsoever. We need to start spreading it. Mordvin. Sounds like Mordred. Mordred Viking. Mordred Vinland. Oh, I might have to bear that in mind. Anyway, yes, enough. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. See you next time.